All right, guys, here's another thing you want to consider when implementing your keyword research and really changing the way your content is written on your blog or your website or whatever it may be is you want to consider synonyms. It's similar to searcher intent, but not the same. Last lesson we talked about searcher intent, which is critical for you to consider as you write content for your website or rearrange things now that you're learning SEO. But you also want to consider synonyms. So I took the subject public speaking. There are many different things related to public speaking, like public speaking 101 or public speaking tips, public speaking methods, public speaking tactics. You don't want to take, let's say you're a public speaking coach, you're launching your business and you want to get paid to teach people how to learn how to be public speakers, because for a lot of people it's like their biggest fear aside from dying. And so on your website or your blog, you would want to make sure that you have the synonyms to public speaking, like speaking in public or presenting in public or how to give a speech. And you want to include that stuff so that as people type in public speaking or things related to public speaking and synonymous phrases, you get found on Google for those phrases and for those synonyms. Here's another thing you can do. I went to Google and I typed in public speaking. You can see here in Google's autocomplete software that it brings in phrases that people type in a lot on Google when they're typing in about public speaking. So Google auto-populates this query box here, and you can use this. It's actually a great tool for considering searcher intent and what people are typing in. So public speaking topics, public speaking tips, public speaking fear, public speaking lesson plans. These are things that searchers on Google are actually typing in. So when you type in public speaking, you see right away that there's a definition. Then if you scroll down, there's some public speaking organizations like Toastmasters and so on and so forth. So that kind of gives you some ideas of what Google pulls up for a very broad phrase like public speaking. But then you can scroll down and you can go down here to searches related to public speaking. And this is helpful because this is showing you synonymous phrases to public speaking, or even phrases that are a little more specific. And this is very helpful for you to consider for your website, your blog, your business, to make sure you incorporate these things to get people so that you can be found on Google for that phrase instead of your competition. So we've got public speaking topics, we've got public speaking tips, public speaking fear, public speaking lesson plans. So these are the things you want to consider when you do keyword research. You want to use Google Trends. You definitely want to rely on Google's keyword tool, keyword planning tool. And you want to include in your philosophy searcher intent. I know I'm mentioning that for like the 5th time now. And synonymous terms. And last, you can also include Google's auto-populate box up here to get some ideas. And so as you incorporate these things and you add to the content on your site, you are coming one step closer to ranking on that first page of Google, and maybe after time, even #1.